Hey. Oh, good. Can you hear me on your headset?
Headset. Can you hear
Excellent.
me? You hear me now?
Yep.
You hear me now? You hear me now?
Yep.
All right, whoops. There we go. Why is my mic doing that? Or my, hello? What done? I have a LastGameHunter logo going on for some reason, and I don't know why. That is pretty funny. Turn on camera. That would probably be my reason.
Oh, there you are.
There we are.
There you are.
There we
Pop
are.
Pop out. So now I can do it. Oh, you got two.
I got two what?
Oh, there you go. It was me.
Oh.
It showed you, and then it showed another screen like that just had the LastGameHunter logo in it.
Nice. I am going to go to our show now, and then we'll talk, and then we'll go to intro. Hopefully, people aren't hearing me say that.
Oh, I'll pull it up and see.
We are now on show. Hello. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, Jeff. How are you, buddy?
I am good, sir. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? Although you already said good, but that's just right now. How about your whole entire day?
Actually been shit. Work has been shit. No product to sell. You know, the bullshit that the wonderful world of tech, COVID, crap, that kind of stuff. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, all kinds of fun like that.
Yeah, so I mean, got some cool stuff to talk about.
The new COVID do?
The new what?
The new COVID do.
Is that the ooh? That's a do, bro. That's
the
definitely
do.
a do. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. Why did that?
Do you want to see? You want to see the best picture of the do?
Yeah, I want to see the best picture of the do.
It was mid do.
It was mid do.
It was mid do.
Mid do.
Yeah, it was a combination of COVID cut number 1 growing out,
Nice.
letting Wendy have fun,
So,
and then before the next step happened, the next step did look good, and then I told Wendy, I said, "Oh, just go to a number 4 on the top; it'll be okay." Not realizing that that's actually still pretty short. So, but the in between do is the best. Let me just get rid of the
in between do.
auto darkening of my phone that my software update has now started doing.
So pretty. Oh, pretty.
Oh, is it going to show it? The in between.
Oh my god! Your wife is happy about that do. I could see it in the. Oh, I'm so glad we got the other do. Actually, I think I would have thought it'd be kind of funny for you to go around with the other do. Not gonna lie. Hello, anybody watching the stream so far? Or it's me and Jeff, and we're getting ready to do our show. We're just waiting for some more people to come in here and say some stupid stuff, like his crazy looking haircut.
Yeah, I just pulled off some stupid stuff. Don't worry about that one.
Oh, what'd you pull off? Stupid stuff.
I just showed it.
Oh, yeah, that was. You have to rewind a little. That was. Yeah. Somebody's wife was happy. I wish I had taken pictures of my crazy do when they were chopping it up on me at one point, and then I had to take my bzzz and do it myself at one point just to clean it up. It was a nightmare.
She had fun.
Oh, they seen my daughter was laughing her butt off, and then my wife started playing around with it, and my daughter's like, "I can fix it even better." And then I'm sitting there eating at the table, and I'm like, "Something doesn't feel right." So then, of course, I go and fix it up as best I can. So
I told her that I get to do her hair next, but that didn't seem to work the same way.
That didn't work the same way at all?
No, not at all.
So today, just to give you an insider, we're going to talk about something Amazon's doing. Yep. We're going to talk about something from Nintendo, Microsoft, and Facebook, and Apple. That's weird. LG. Yeah, we're going to be talking about LG. That's interesting. And something else about Microsoft, and then, oh boy, I'll save the other one till last. So, you know what? Let's just get straight. Oh, Artiv Sharma, I'm giving you a shout out, buddy. Shout out. So, what we're going to do right now.
I don't know what happened there, but okay.
Okay, you're got to be watching the stream chat. So I'm going to go straight
I
to
am
our intro and then back to the show.
I am watching the stream chat.
There we go.
Just you saying hello. That's the only thing I see there.
Ah.
Anyway. Oh. Now I can't hear you.
All right, it's us again. Woo! That was special. Special. I came up with that there a week ago and wanted to share it with everybody. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, I didn't hear the sound until the very end, but I saw it before, and it's very cool. I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like, I can't hear anything. I can see you jamming.
You can see me jam? Yeah, because we can see each other when no one else can.
Yeah.
No one see me jamming. Everybody was like, oh, we're watching his intro, but the jamming part was jamming. So give me a like if you liked my jamming that you couldn't see or whatever. So, anyway, in news, of course, news is the biggest thing. That's why we do this show. So, I'm going to let everybody know one thing here about the news when we do this. Jeff is blind as to what I pick. Literally.
This is true.
Literally.
I have no idea because I always have too much like happening to properly prepare for anything.
So what ends up happening, I guess is the easiest way to put it, is it just turns into a... Oops.
Paul talks and Jeff...
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and then Jeff gives me his input not knowing what it's going to be, so it's an honest input of what's going on. I'm just going to read what I see. Okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is Amazon.
Why does your shirt almost match mine? Except mine has Jurassic Park on it.
And I think mine has a stain on it if I pull it up for... See?
Mine has a stain right here.
Oh, there you go. We're stained.
But that's from chlorine from the pool. The first day I wore this shirt ever.
This is actually an old Refresh Tech shirt. There's a little shout out. It's torn here and everything. So I wear shit like that when I don't care about getting dirty. Yeah, that's right.
Makes sense.
I said that. So Amazon kills off Twitch Prime.
Really?
Yeah. To call it Prime Gaming. So
but Prime Gaming's been around for a bit.
Right, but now it just started today, actually. Launched today.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Twitch Gaming, or whatever it was, or Twitch Prime, sorry, is what it was before. Mm-hmm. And they now have gotten rid of Twitch Prime, and it is now Prime Gaming. And
well, I'm going to pull that up right now. Let's see.
Yeah, the perk is everything is free. All the game content, everything is free with the Prime membership. So I think what we're going to see is a little bit of a rebranding and something a little more aggressive from Prime. It's kind of an interesting thing because are they still using Twitch, or you know what I mean? Like, are they using their own thing?
That's what I was going to say. Are they going to start their own streaming service?
Exactly. Whatever it was, launched today. It's at no extra cost. You know, with the company's more than 150 million Prime members worldwide, and probably 3% of them are heavy gamers. Or 30% use the service.
Go.
Yeah, moving outside the Twitch umbrella.
Yoshi decided to be a little louder.
Yoshi does that a lot.
Free games is Prime. What free games is Prime? I have to.
There's going to be free games, so I want to figure this out.
Shaq Fu.
Meet the mayor
of
Gilman Road.
Shaq Fu?
And Barack Fu.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Which looks a little bit like supposed to be Barack Obama. The Adventures of Dirty Barry is what it says. Shaq Fu, a Legend Reborn. Warsaw, Treachery and Beatdown City, Chroma Squad, and Blazing Chrome.
So you see how things are getting different here. Because what I'm about to talk about coming up next, after we finish this part, is quite interesting as to what's going on out there in the gaming industry. It's getting quite interesting.
They also have arcade hits by SNK. Not free, but on there.
That's actually pretty cool. So
Yeah.
now they're offering a streaming like of games, literally. Before we were able to stream from them, or how did that
Well,
work
no,
before?
they had games before.
Right?
Like there was Amazon Games because I have it installed on here because there's that's the one that had like Turok and Turok 2 and stuff free a couple months ago.
God damn it! I paid for it through my humble
I told you
bundle.
about it.
Humble bundle. Shout out
I
right there.
told you about it, and I said, "Hey, Amazon has games, and they're giving you free games every month too."
That's actually
Uh,
pretty cool. I'm going to start paying attention to it. I didn't really pay attention until this caught my attention today, and I was like, "What the hell?" Now they're Prime Gaming, and they're leaving the Twitch umbrella completely, so they're doing their own thing. So I'm curious to see what's going on here in this industry because we got some crazy things happening in the last little while.
yeah, there is a lot. It was weird because well, see, it says more Prime benefits on Twitch still, like on their website. I guess
Maybe they're still, uh,
maybe they're still updating everything. It's still new. Holy
well,
crap!
maybe Twitch is
That
still kind of working with them, but
just
the whole thing on their own is moving away from it,
yeah. And
right?
just one thing on Amazon, real quick, before you move on.
Yeah,
You really have to watch Amazon when you buy stuff because
yeah,
the price can fluctuate so much, even if
massive.
it's like sold by Prime, delivered by Prime, whatever. Like I bought a little KidCraft bookshelf.
Yeah,
Uh, I can share it if you want to see it, but it's just a little like 2 feet wide by 3 foot tall by whatever 8 inches deep, tapered 5-tier bookshelf. It's canvas, right? And it goes down. You get little shelves for little kids to drop their books into, and
okay.
cookies and crackers and whatever else, right?
Whatever you got to start vacuuming out.
Yeah, and I paid I think $49 for it, and I was pretty impressed for $49. I mean, the screws were the most garbage screws I've ever seen in my life. Like
Yeah,
I know how
I
to put
remember you
I
calling
know
me
how to
about
put a
that.
screw in, and every single one of them stripped. So like almost want to pre-drill it before you do it. Whatever. Anyways, I thought about buying another one to put it on review, but anyway, it just popped up in the bottom, right? In things you want to look at in Prime, whatever. So
Absolutely.
I paid $49 from it.
Wow.
87 right now. Exact same one I bought. $87 now.
And it was garbage to begin with, and they upped the price.
No, the shelf is awesome. The
Okay,
shelf
it's
is
just the
awesome. The way it
build
works, the
quality
way it
is
looks,
garbage.
everything. Yeah, like the dowels that hold each sling of the thing. Let me put it up just so you can see real quick.
Just on that part,
Share your screen, this
I've been picking up some water cooling stuff for custom water loops
this
lately.
guy. Can you see it now?
Yep, it's funny. We got it all up here now. Woo.
Yeah, that's weird, eh? It showed up as a third thing. Did
Yeah,
it show up on YouTube like that too? It did.
it did.
Huh.
That is really cool. Huh.
I did notice it said a whole bunch of updates to Discord, and I didn't read through them. So
Hey,
that's
Scuff
probably
Army, what's up?
hey. So anyway, now how do I stop this?
You got to X out your thing.
There it is.
Now
So
you still
anyway,
have a square.
I mean
Close
that's it.
screen.
It's nothing fancy, but it is cool. But now it's $87,
I think
and
I
it
can
was
hit
$49 when I got it, so it's
Oh, look at
almost
that.
doubled in price.
Oh, it's been pretty good. Me and Jeff are just talking about the first topic here on our tech stream, and that was Amazon changing from Twitch to having their own Prime Gaming network, which is pretty interesting. So, just some interesting stuff going on in the world of gaming online and so on. Jeff, funny you talk about watching it on Amazon. There's another thing too. Like I've been buying so that you guys can enjoy me do something stupid. Hopefully this weekend building custom water cooling. So I've been buying a lot of parts. And what I noticed was some guy could be selling a water filter for $33, and then another guy selling it for $22. And when you look at it, they're the exact same thing. You look at the picture, the exact same logo is on the ring. So you know you're getting the same product. And it's quite interesting because everybody thinks that Prime and the one price you see is the price. No, man, keep looking. You'll never know what you're going to find and how the price is going to alter. And me and
Well,
Jeff have
and
done that numerous times.
yeah, and you can also hit buying options too, and sometimes that'll pull up other things for you.
Let me.
Maybe the monitor behind you.
it might be doing that. Yeah, let me just. Boop, boop. Nope, that made it worse.
Yep.
That made it worse. Give me 1 second.
That was me that just text Paul. I could have just said it, but I didn't want to interrupt him directly. I figured I would go with a sideways interruption.
There you go.
Hey.
Boom shlaka! But there goes all my beautiful lighting.
I mean, you can go back. There's
Yeah,
nothing
people
wrong
can
with it.
see my mess.
Go
Idea
back
for a
to the
video
other
build
way.
PC. I'm actually looking at what's this? The idea for building a PC Xbox One like the Xbox case. I am looking at doing an Xbox in a PC case. Funny enough, you mentioned that. But I'm looking at doing a computer build live real soon. So a fresh, right from scratch live build. And then I'm going to do probably another video on live water cooling. Not that I'm a pro. I can tell you right now, this will be my first time doing it. I've always used AIOs. Okay, so moving on to the next topic, because that topic,
if it was possible to do, like if I could honestly say, yeah, we've got the time and the space and the ability to set it up, should almost do the water cooling part here. Like when you come down here.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I have like every tool needed for probably anything that you would have to do with that.
This is going to be how I bought the stuff was catered to my.
Okay, so you got everything. I was thinking like because I've got heat guns, I've got tap and die sets for everything
That
up to
reminds
pretty
me.
big sizes. But
For Fresh Tech has my heat gun.
oh,
Okay, so I'm going to skip over one here because I said next I would talk about the gaming thing and what's interesting about it. Microsoft and Facebook push back against Apple. What? Yeah, Apple is blocking the new Xbox streaming thing, which is coming out, which is pretty stupid because they're actually making harder for their service to get even any better. So when you think about it,
like Apple TV,
well, they're
or just in general.
Xbox new streaming service, right? So what's happening is basically if it's Xbox, Google, Facebook, Apple wants nothing to do with it. They're basically saying, oh, no, we're blocking your app. We don't care about your app. And what's happening in that is basically, one, they're killing their audience, right? They're saying, hey, my audience is not allowed to have anything Google, Facebook, or Microsoft. So Microsoft, in turn, put the whole entire app features and app development for Apple on hold. They just completely put it on hold. Are you looking into that right now?
Yeah, and just so for the cloud gaming.
Yeah, so cloud gaming, which can be done anywhere, which is actually going to be part of Xbox Live Ultimate, by the way. You'll have the service for free in that Xbox Live Ultimate from what I read, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so the xCloud streaming service.
Yes.
The xCloud. Anyway, I'm not going to get into too much of it, but yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure if you look up the numbers, you'll probably find that PlayStation has a higher user base than Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Not debating which one's better or whatever back and forth.
Absolutely. We both know the truth.
Yeah, we're both Xbox people. I have never even turned on a PS4 yet, so I can't honestly say anything. I liked my PS3 until nobody was playing online, so I switched to Halo 3. And there was, tens of thousands of people the first week playing, but that's kind of stupid because, I mean, let's even just say it was divided down the, not even down the middle. Let's say that it was, let's go even further and say that it's like 70-30 and 70% of people are PS4 or PS5 coming.
And also keep in mind, they're blocking Google streaming service and Facebook gaming.
Yeah, like why are they trying to like basically alienate that much of their marketplace off of kids watching on their phones?
Right?
Like, is it going to block that?
Well, next they should just block YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to, you know what I mean? And say, hey, we don't sell phones or anything anymore because we have nothing to stream. We have nothing people want. It just seems
Yeah,
stupid
but
to me as
that
a
is stupid.
marketing. Who's the guy sitting there going, "Whoa, you know what would really work out really well if we banned all the big stuff coming for gaming online." That
Yeah,
makes sense to
that's
me.
kind of they're doing some weird stuff. Like I don't know, Apple must be up to something. Like
Yeah,
I don't know,
it sounds like they're trying to do something in the gaming market too.
yeah, like when Steve Jobs was running everything. I mean, I'm not like super in depth in Apple, what's going on and what's the new stuff and all of that, other than what I basically see for commercials on YouTube.
Right.
Um, but when Steve Jobs was running everything, all the new stuff that came out, like Apple, Hate Apple, was cool. It was
Absolutely.
cool. It all worked. It was groundbreaking. It was
Yeah.
innovative. Um, and then obviously he was sick and he died, and now I don't know who's running it now. No idea what the guy's name
Some
is or
idiot.
girl's name is or whoever's running it. I have no clue.
The bottom line here,
But what are they doing?
I
Like,
know.
why would you want to alienate that? Like, I know just from my own experience with like Nolan. Like, since the time he was what I think 10 when he got his first iPod, he's been sitting there watching streaming on his iPod.
Right.
Right? Like
And
how many kids sit there and watch Minecraft? And kids all want
I'm an
Apple stuff.
Android boy too.
Yeah, me too. But kids all want Apple stuff because Apple's cool. Apple's whatever, right?
It's
marketing,
easy.
but but if you know what to do. But for us, it's way harder. I can't figure out how to do anything on an iPhone.
Because
Like
we've already learned the hard way. You don't want to do it the easy way anymore.
even just opening up text messages, I can't find where they are.
And I hate how Apple text messages, piece by piece by piece. It's like, uh-oh. Like, come on. Give me
right.
one text.
I know when I get like 3 messages in a row that it's from somebody with an iPhone.
With an iPhone or my wife.
That's yeah.
Can you pick up milk? Oh, sugar. Oh, you know what? Pudding. But make them different texts. She's probably watching. Hope not. She doesn't watch my shit. But anyway, I think it's just a real stupid move. It almost seems like a fear move. Why would you block apps that big? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not a very good PR move. It doesn't even look good in a headliner.
The only reason I could possibly think of like offhand like this, and with again the limited knowledge I have of everything and how all their stuff works and whatnot, is if by allowing that it opened up some sort of security flaw that they block. Because I will give it to Apple, their stuff is very secure for the most part, like compared to Microsoft,
right?
Because it's one OS, and compared to Android, it's one OS. There's no modifying it. That's what it is. It's iOS 13.1.2.5. Doesn't matter what phone you're on, what anything you're on. If it's an iPhone 6, 7, 8, 9, X, whatever, it's that same operating system. It's that same everything. So if they had to have something opened up to allow that service to go, that would open up a security vulnerability in their mind, that I could see. But
I have a hard time. Like,
I
get what you're saying.
I'm reaching. I'm trying to give him something.
No, I know, and I'm going to go right out of the screen and pull it in.
Bigger reach.
Another thing too is Apple is actually changing their iOS. So the same iOS is going to be on your tablet, and your phone's going to be on their laptop and their desktop. I don't know how good that's going to be, but whatever, And they switched, I believe, to ARM processing.
I was just going to say, since they're dropping to ARM processors, maybe that's all it can run.
It's quite possible, right? To make those changes, you have to go to an ARM processor. And yes, you can make it look like it's still powerful, but it really isn't. You cannot compare an ARM processor to a NVIDIA or an NVIDIA, sorry, an Intel or an AMD top processor for gaming. But again, Apple never focused on gaming. So it's just one of those things that just didn't really, I don't know, it doesn't add up. But you know what? Apple can do what they want to do. If they want to bury themselves, go ahead and do so. I'll sleep better knowing everybody has an Android.
I think it would take them a long time to bury themselves.
Oh, absolutely. It would have to. I mean, a 22 to 24%
Well,
market share of the world is a
how
heavy
many pros
market
are
share to
already
lose. Sorry?
Oh, it's huge market share to lose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
Question: Can you do a best bang for your buck extended mouse pad? I
yeah,
can tell you that right now.
it's this one right here with the RGB lighting,
Or the
which is up.
Dragon War.
And there's another one right there lit up.
Or the Dragon War one that I have.
Yeah, you're gonna pay about, I guess, 30 to 40 bucks for this mouse pad on Amazon. And Jeff, you would pay about what for the Dragon War?
I was pulling it up right now. I think I got it for $10.
Wow, really? Even my Red
Yeah.
Dragon was like 20.
Dragon War. Oh, it's ICANN. That's why. ICANN mouse pad.
There, we just did a video on it. Best bang for the buck. That and that. Like guy over there, the weirdo. Hey, nobody can say my shirt's backwards. I just realized that. Nobody can say my shirt's backwards. While you're checking
ICANN
into
extra
that,
large
Jeff.
heavy duty pro. Yeah, it's $15 right now at Canada Computers for the 700 by 350 millimeter one.
So that means if you could find something like that out your way, you're paying about $10 American.
Yeah, and that's ICANN. So I mean, that's Canada Computers' own brand of stuff, I believe.
Going to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Bless me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Okay, so on to another topic, and this is something weird because Nintendo is in this topic, and I don't really care for Nintendo, but I have to talk about them. So, Nintendo is going to give something away, people. This is rare because Nintendo has been known forever for being the most overpriced uh, games possible. Like if the game came out for $30 on Xbox, it's $59.99 to $80 on Nintendo. Now that's why people say, it's Nintendo pricing. Nintendo pricing. I'll have someone answer that question for you in a moment. Now, so Nintendo, if you buy two of their games, which are usually $80, they're going to give you a free. You heard this, people. Free. This is live. 128 gig memory card. Now, Nintendo Switch memory card. Now, that is actually bigger than I expected when I seen this news. I thought they were going to give away like a 32 or some shit. I was like, good for you, Nintendo. A whole whopping 32 gig. But they're actually giving away a 128. So I give them a little bit of a prop on that. But again, Nintendo pricing. And, Nintendo does what everybody else don't. And that's called highway robbery as far as game prices go. So, good for you, Nintendo, for giving back to your community-ish in the form of a memory card.
I mean, that's not bad. Like,
it's not horrible.
Wow, they're cheap now, eh?
Right. When you think about it, it's not a big deal, right?
Well, I mean,
but
like a SanDisk Ultra 128 Class 10 is $29.
Right.
Where, they're going to be more like A-data levels or, even cheaper, I'm sure. But even if they use Kingston, still $20. It's better than a kick in the balls.
Jeff, I'm going to let you answer this. No, we don't play PUBG, sorry. But he's asking what would be the best PC today to play PUBG.
Where are you seeing this?
In the chat.
I'm only seeing Scuffed Army is the only person I see in the chat.
Really?
Yeah. Top chat. Let me change to live chat again. No, still. Just that's all that I see.
Let me check my PC in the back here. Whoa. Don't want to rip my friggin' brand new headset to crap. Yeah, no, I see Art of Sharma. Play PUBG. You don't see that?
No. Oh, is that the guy I blocked last time?
I don't know. Oh, that's what it is, Jeff. You blocked him last time,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you don't see it. Okay, so I'm going to let you answer it though. What do you think would be the best PC to put together for that type of game?
To play PUBG.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Well, there is that. Why would you play
I'd
PUBG?
rather put together a 286 to play Scorched Earth on. Like that would at least be fun.
That was a good game. I can't
It
even.
was.
A potato? A potato
See?
computer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to go with
Um,
ARM. I would go buy an ARM computer from Apple.
I honestly can't answer that because I don't know what the requirements are on PUBG. So I would say probably just go to their website, look up the recommended system requirements, and build that.
I would say, yeah, that's an option for sure. And then the other option definitely is to just go
Yeah,
with a
2060 or 56 XT.
right
Sorry, that's
mid
what I
mid
said.
tier gaming cards, mid tier gaming system like a i5 9400 or an AMD 2600X, something like that, with 16
Yeah.
gigs of RAM and a mid tier video card. And you're laughing.
Roy, did you hear that? He suggested Intel first.
Yeah, I'm being fair here because that Intel processor actually did well up against the 2600.
Yeah.
It didn't win, but it did very well. And I have to give it
That,
props. I mean, it's a $200 processor.
that 91?
The 9400. Then the
Oh,
i3 9300 that I just built, or
yeah.
9100, which is right down there. If you guys can see this machine down on the floor, yes, I built. I know. I built an Intel i3 9100 so I could sell that thing off because it's been sitting around for a while, and I decided that it should be at least in somebody's hands and make someone happy somewhere. I even put an NVIDIA 1050 in it, so completely no AMD in it. Be shocked, Roy. Be shocked. And I am doing some real cool water cooling custom loops, Roy. And I'm using Fanix for my water block. I should probably not be saying that right now. Which mouse, Razer or Quantum? I don't like Razer. I'm not sure what the Quantum is, but Razer is not something that I really like. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, I'm probably going to do a live stream build. I'm hoping for next week on a PC. There's parts coming this week. And then I will probably do a live stream. Yeah, G502 Hero. Then I'll do a live stream on a custom water loop for my first time building just for fun. Whatever happens, happens. I use a Gigabyte what is it? G402. And then I have a Corsair wireless one that I'm still trying to do a review on. Yeah, here I'm hats out of the bag again. This was an expensive mouse, and so far I'm not sold on it. Yeah, Jeff, that nice expensive mouse we got a deal on that day.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sold on it.
Huh.
I remember I tried gaming and I didn't feel that it compared to this 402. So
Right.
not impressed when it comes to like, $50-$60 mouse versus $180 mouse. So anyway,
Well, what
moving
are you
on
going to
to next topic. Besides the fact that I'm crazy and I'm going to be doing custom water cooling, that is happening, and I will do that live for fun.
Just real quick, Roy,
Yeah.
did you ever install that sound card that you got yet? Was it the AE9, I think? I've actually been really curious about that. Well, you made yourself. There you go. Okay,
Zoom,
sorry.
zoom.
On to the next thing you wanted to say.
Okay, so Jeff, this is something that you're probably going to like. LG. We're talking about LG here right now. So LG is not planning. They decided that they're not going to update their 2019 OLED TVs to support FreeSync. Why? They think their monitors are good enough to game on. So they decided in a last resort to not update the 2019 TVs, I guess, as the 2020s rolled out, have FreeSync enabled in them. Kind of sucks for
Some
someone
of
in the
them do.
past, but whatever.
Some of the TVs have FreeSync on it.
Right. But I guess the OLEDs all do. They're
I
higher.
thought it was only the high end one.
Really? because they're
Unless it
saying
changed. That was the one video that I watched on it. It said
right.
it was just the top TV. I mean, I think it was like $5,000 for the 55 or 60 inch.
It just, I don't know. It just seems weird that you spend big money on those TVs. Like they're not cheap
Yeah, yeah.
TVs,
No.
and it's just one of those things where I just don't know why you wouldn't at least support those guys from last year. You know, like yeah, it's something new. It came out, but it was out then. They just didn't incorporate it because they built them in 2018. Let's say,
Right.
right? Why can't you? If you can do a soft mod over the internet, why not let those people have FreeSync support? Why? Because that's a reason to buy the new TV.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's
Yep.
bullshit, right? I really
That's
think
it.
that's bullshit. The
My
best beast
my
compared to
Samsung
thank you very
TV,
much.
right? My Samsung TVs, they both worked amazing with my phones when I got the TV. So my 1080p one, I had my Galaxy S1 still when I bought that TV because that TV is going on 9 years old, I think now.
Mm-hmm.
And it still works amazing. Like I
Probably
no
still
real
have
reason to
updates.
replace it. Well, it doesn't. It hasn't updated anything on that in 5 years.
Okay.
Right? There's not been an update in five. I didn't even have the internet plugged into it for a long time. Finally, I was like, oh, I'm gonna plug it in and do an update. So I unplugged my Android box and plugged it into there, and no updates. I'm like, okay, but at one point I could use my phone as the remote for it. So it had the app that you could just log on, connect, and boom, you could use the phone as a remote. So if you lost your remote, whatever, no big deal. And I could stream from my phone to my TV 9 years ago, like seamlessly. I just hit cast go, and it would work perfectly. Well, then they changed whatever app it was that Samsung defaultly used on the phones, but they never updated the TVs to use that app, so I can't do it anymore.
So it's just kind of stupid. So you want the old app, but you can't get it anymore because they remove it.
Right. So now I've lost that ability to do that.
That really does suck.
Yeah, finally it's back now. My 4K TV upstairs, which is no, I had it when I had the store still, so 6 years old now.
Wow.
Maybe this TV's 10. Maybe my other TV's 10 years old.
Anyway,
so my 4K is 6 years old now, and I mean it was the entry 4K at the time, right? It was a 50-inch 4K. It was I think 1,700, and it was on Boxing Day sale for I ended up getting it for $875. Like, couldn't complain about it. Amazing price for a 4K TV, and it's been a really good TV. It looks amazing. It's only 60 hertz. It doesn't have True Motion 120 or anything like that. It's just 60.
Which is crap anyway. You guys really need to pay attention to that. If it says CMI, True Motion, or motion rate, don't effing buy it. If you're looking for a 120 hertz TV, get a 120 hertz TV. Samsung has a really nice option at around $650 Canadian. I think it's the 8600. I believe it's the series. It has to be an 8 series. Keep that in mind. And I think it has to be like 86 and up. I'm pretty sure.
And I mean that TV has been a great TV, but the same thing. Like, it worked with some stuff, and then they updated things, and then they stopped syncing together, and they don't work together. It's finally back again, but I don't know if it's the TV that's back or if it's like YouTube app that's back.
No,
that makes it really easy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do screen sharing. I noticed I think 2 software updates ago on my phone, screen sharing started working again really well.
Yeah, I noticed that with my TV here. It'll say, hey, do you want to keep playing this on my TV? And I'm like, never set that up, never asked you to do it, so stop telling me to do it.
And actually,
it's kind of cool.
It's really funny because Scott used to have his daughter's tablets on YouTube, right? They would be, they had his account, so you could see what they watch and stuff like that. So they'd be watching videos on their tablet, and he'd be playing Fortnite on the Xbox. So he'd be sitting there playing, and the daughter would watch it and hit the watch on TV thing.
And screw him up.
Then we're mid game, and he's like, I'm watching Princess, blah blah blah, whatever, something or other, right? So
that should have been live. That should have been live.
Yeah, that would have been great. Just all of a sudden,
So two more topics.
Yes,
Two more
sorry. Off
topics.
topic a lot.
So, one of the things, I guess I may have talked about it, Microsoft isn't renaming Xbox Live. There's been rumors that Xbox Live was going to be renamed, and it's going to not discontinue Xbox Live Gold. It's going to continue it. As they say, it's still the future in gaming. So, one thing that I got to give Microsoft big props for here, you can still turn on your Xbox 360 and still go online.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but can you do that with a PS3?
You could last time I plugged one in.
Yeah, when was that?
That was when I redid this room. When I
But I'm
unhooked
not
it all
sure. Don't quote me and say
in.
that you can't. I'm just saying that I got to give props to Microsoft on that. And
I'm pretty sure PS3 still can,
so
at least in some limited capacity.
so regardless, Microsoft is moving forward. Let me blow the dust off mine.
Yeah.
So Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, live is live.
I think some original Xbox stuff still works online.
No, I don't think so. I think what they've done is you can play it moving forward on the 360 and above
Yeah.
because of that backwards
Or did
playability
they
thing.
finally just recently turned the last couple servers off? Maybe then.
I don't know, but I'm pretty impressed with it anyway. I'm mind
6
blown
months ago,
that
recently.
company can keep it going like that. So Xbox 360 service is still going.
Yeah.
Xbox One service is still going, moving into the new service, which is continuing to be the same service. I applaud Microsoft for that. That is actually very smart moving forward, not changing how you're doing things and keeping what people are used to moving forward and keeping what people already had moving forward. So
Yeah.
that to me is that's PR. That's not Apple PR right there. Not at all.
No, that's good. You want to keep customers happy and you want to keep them coming back because the service is good in my mind, not just because they're programmed to think, oh, that's the best there is.
That's right. I've been trying out this water here called Spelgarino or something. I guess it's Italian. Woo. It's pretty good.
Oh, San Pellegrino or
Or
something.
San Pellegrino, whatever. Sure. One up me there. Make me look like I can't read. I probably can't.
I just read it through a screen. That's all.
Shut up. Okay, so one last thing that I really wanted to talk about before we get stupid or whatever we do is the new update in. Thank you, Rory. The new update in Fortnite with the cars. Jeff, I'm going to start with your thoughts on that because we have had a chance to try it out, and go.
I've only played a couple games so far with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe 10. I don't know. You've been in every single game that I've played.
Yeah, because I probably played the same ones you played.
Yeah,
literally.
So I mean, it wasn't so like, ooh, this is awesome. Like at first, when we were playing the other day and we did the challenge the proper way this time.
Yeah, not backwards.
Yeah, not backwards. We did it the proper way. I was a little more impressed with it. Like it was pretty cool.
You actually have to put gas in the car. I like the
mechanics. The gas thing is an interesting aspect to it. I wish they would do that to helicopters. I don't know if it is or not now.
I don't know if I want that in a helicopter.
Well, because people go and they'll take helicopters and fly up and just wait there the whole game, right?
Yeah, I wonder if they implemented that to start doing that kind of thing, to get rid of all that.
Yeah, because that would be good. Because I was watching a round of, it was one of the limited game modes. I can't remember what one it was. Oh, close range. So you only had, or whatever it is, it's close range. So there was only shotguns and explosives, like shotguns and throwing things. That's it. So I ended up 4th, I think, just because I kind of, landed randomly and didn't come across anybody, and I was playing solo duo anyways. But so I watched to the end, and the guys that won, like the circle was nothing. Like it was, a person and a half wide. It was shrunk right down. And then I don't know what you're doing, but that's weird.
I had a Freaky eyebrow. Sorry.
All right. So anyway, the guys hid in the helicopter up at the max height because close range weapon, or so shotgun's not going to hit it. You're not going to be able to throw anything up to it. So they just hid up there with a whole bunch of fish. All they had was heels. So they just went up there and they went to max height. And as soon as the circle closed in on them, the pilot jumped to the side and they just kept eating fish and letting the helicopter drop.
You know what? We're going to prove that tonight.
They won the game that way.
We'll do a victory royale on a helicopter, and all we're going to have is one AR, and the rest is going to be fish, 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 fish.
You don't even need the AR. You just all heals. That's it.
I want to hit one person.
No, full victory with 0 damage.
Okay, full victory, 0 damage. We will do that.
I don't know if we will, because I don't think that mode is there anymore.
Oh, it will be. No, I mean
maybe
in normal game mode. But anyway, my take on the cars, awful.
Mm-hmm. You hate it.
I think they're noisy.
They're very loud.
I think they're way more aggressive sounding than they actually give.
Yeah.
Like they sound like they're this big hot rod, and you get in it, and I feel like I'm running faster.
Yeah, I mean, they do get moving pretty good, but I don't think the speed that they are saying you're going is anywhere remotely close to proper.
And the trailer? It made cars look so cool.
Yeah.
Like the car was going off a ramp and blowing things up and going through, and it looked so fast. And I get in one, I'm like,
yeah, no, I mean, remember the bubbles that you could go in?
Bubbles. Oh, I remember those stupid things with the
ballers.
With the rope thing that came out and slingshot you all around. I keep forgetting that that's the same game. Like it just golf carts.
They've changed it a ton. Golf carts, shopping carts.
Shopping carts. Yeah.
There was something else too. There was bikes, I think, like
four-wheelers.
Bikes.
Four-wheelers.
There was four-wheelers. Was there not pedal bikes?
I don't remember
pedal bikes. The other person sat in a basket, or was that something different?
That's
that
ET.
Might have been something.
ET, bro. He went home.
That was probably ET. Yeah, he went home. But so in chapter 1, the map was significantly smaller than it is now.
Yes.
Significantly.
I'll give it that. It has grown. It has expanded for a
and when they got rid of
game.
Ballers and everything like that on the new map, man, it was hard because you really fight the circle. Right? You think of that game when we landed up at the Shark yesterday. Yesterday, the day before that game, whenever we played that game, we landed at the Shark.
Something to go, and we ran all the way across to the other side.
Yeah, it was. We were just running from the storm, the whole thing. It was like I was playing stupid Pubg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it felt like. Pubg on steroids.
I haven't played Pubg since they added the second map or however many maps or whatever into it. But
I bought it. Never opened it.
I'm gonna go, if I remember, to the EB Games by my house again because
we lost a viewer for talking about Pubg. Psst, we lost a viewer. Over.
Yeah.
Must have been a Pubg fan.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't hate the fact that the cars are in there. I don't like the sound of them when you're driving them. It's too loud. The helicopters, 2 or 3 weeks ago, they upped the volume of the helicopters while you're in them too. I find it very loud now. Like the ATVs, remember how ridiculously loud they were?
Oh my god.
But just when you're driving it, you couldn't hear anything else.
No, if you didn't have that extra sound thing on to the 3D audio, you wouldn't even know someone was shooting at you until you got hit.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'd get hit and didn't even know. You'd be like, and you're hitting like, where did I lose my shield?
Yeah, exactly. It was just
messed up.
Crazy.
So far, I'm not impressed with the cars. I do like the mechanics of blowing out tire. I thank them for that. I could shoot a tire out on the vehicle and stop the guy or slow him down. I think that's pretty cool. I do like the mechanics of some of them wheel locked. Although every time I try to get the wheel lock off, I actually blow the tire up, so it doesn't matter. So I'm guessing that car was never meant to be driven. The tractor trailers are neat, or not yet, but they are pretty much the same cars with wheel locks on them, so I don't know what that means. I just think it's there to tempt you, and then you're like, ah, shit.
Well, I mean, I guess they can't make every single car a drivable car.
I think it's just one of those things like you can drive it. You can blow the wheel off it and go, but you're
Yeah.
not going very well. And the
Then
mechanics of hitting the grass that we found out the other night, it actually
Yeah,
does slow you down. We haven't tried that with a
terribly.
pickup truck yet, but it slows a car down. So I thought that was kind of good, but the cars to me are slower than they need to be, in my opinion, or definitely sound slower or feel slower than they sound. I
Mhm.
think they're extremely loud, like the loudest damn thing you can be in Fortnite. And I think that's obnoxious. When someone gets in a car, we know we can. I could be on the other end of the town and know that guy's in a car. Like
Yep.
there's no question about it. So anyway, I just wanted to get my thoughts out on that and Jeff's input because we did try it out. We, you know, again, Fortnite is just a go-to get together, chat with your friends, have a little bit of fun shooting someone in the head. I know it sounds
Yep.
stupid, but that's what it is for us. We will be hopefully starting our Halo live playthrough part 1 soon. We just haven't picked a date between the two of us yet, or if anybody else is partnering with that. We'll have to see what's going on when we go to do it.
Hey, I found you a good deal on a TR4 board.
Oh, how much for a TR4 board?
$380.
That's a good deal.
Well, for a TR4,
I
yeah.
guess it's $20 cheaper than I normally see a cheap one at.
For
What?
TR4s?
Yeah, I see them $3.99, $4.99. What brand?
Asus.
I would not touch it.
Well, if you want to go up to the gigabytes, you get the $399 Design Air EX at $568.
Yeah, it's cheap. $568.
Or you can go to the Aorus Extreme at $619.
That's the one. The funny thing about it is, you know what would be really cool? A TR4 or a TR42 or whatever the hell you call it. ITX board.
I don't think they make that.
I just slipped something out of the pocket, guys. ITX. Just remember I said ITX. That's all I'm saying.
I wish I could get this one still. The ASRock Tai Chi one. It's $499, but it's only available for in-store back order, and that means it's not ever going to be available again. But
nice. I just want to do a shout out to our sponsor. Jeff sponsored this video tonight.
I did?
Yeah, he donated a whopping $1.50. And this show is brought to you by that guy.
I did?
No, but it sounded cool that it has sponsor.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
That did sound cool.
Yeah.
I think you pointed the wrong way, though. I'm just about to see. Oh, no, you pointed the right way.
I did. I pointed. The guy in that balloon there. Over there.
I actually dusted off the Hobby Revolution computer today and fired it up and remembered the login.
Yeah, Roy, if you're still there. We're talking about the one that was in the store.
Yeah. The old shuttle.
The
Core
old
2 Duo shuttle.
Core 2 quad.
I think that was a duo.
No, I thought I made it a quad.
That one might have been a quad.
I pulled it from another quad. I'm positive I made that a quad. Because there was one we couldn't get a quad into. Still here.
I remember we upped the Flight Sim one to a quad.
Right? Yeah, we needed to do that. Where is the Flight Sim one? Do you still have that one too?
No, I sold that. And the Flight Sim, the board, everything to a guy.
Nice. The TV, everything, or just the...
Yep.
Yeah?
Everything.
Oh,
whole thing.
Beautiful.
Took it and put it in his... Yep.
That was the TV I fixed, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the TV I changed the caps and shit in. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was that TV. Yeah. I think I sold I had a copy of Phoenix left, like brand new sealed still.
I think you still have it.
I think I sold it because I went looking for it.
So many hours on the flight. That guy still can't fly.
Yeah.
That's okay, Roy. I'm the guy who landed a helicopter in the what do you call it? The railings.
Tree?
Remember the things for the inserts?
Oh, yeah, the T-rails for the
T-rails. I apparently managed to land a helicopter into T-rails with its blades.
A couple times.
There's a possibility that I repeated it, yes.
You know what? I'll bet you I can find that picture real fast.
Oh, he may have the picture in the ceiling.
Because I have the server up and running now.
He remembers. Jeff's going to see if he can bring the picture up. Hold on. That was a pretty funny landing. Some pretty
4
stupid
terabyte
stuff.
old backup, 2 terabyte.
Look at that, Jeff. There's a brand new Deep Cool AIO sitting down there. Right there. Still not in a computer. On top of the box even. It's not even in the box.
Uh-oh.
360 V2, baby. One of the best water coolers you'll get for the money.
4 terabyte drive. There we go. Documents. Hobby Revolution.
It's not on an 8 terabyte?
Pictures. No, I took everything off the 8 terabyte. The 8 terabyte's the external.
Oh, that's right. It's the backup.
Yeah, so I took everything off of that one now.
I crashed the drone on the roof next door and had to climb up on... Remember that? He got on his van and went up to get the drone?
Yeah.
Wasn't that my drone? Or was that Jeff's drone? Sorry, Chrono.
I can't switch screens if this is on for some reason.
I can see your screen.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me move it over to this screen. See if it makes it bigger.
It made it bigger. Sorry, people. Yeah, that was a funny day. Remember the pigeon hunting? Pigeon hunting with high-end drones?
Yeah. No. Pigeon
chasing.
Awaying.
Yeah, pigeon awaying.
I'll do that. That'll make it
QX
bigger.
180? No, that was Jeff's, wasn't it? Yours, Jeff. Yours, right? QX 180, Jeff?
200.
Oh, so it was mine.
Oh, yeah. 180?
Yeah.
I had a 180 too. I don't know. This one? That was mine. That was mine after the flips and stuff.
Oh, that's the 180?
That's the 200.
Oh, it looked like shit, by the way, in your picture.
Hey. What?
That was Jeff, people, not my viewers.
Business.
That guy.
Hey, what's this?
No, it was mine, Rory said.
That's a 350 flying with the...
Show me some nudies, Jeff. Show me some nudies. Get me banned.
I'd have to find your backup files for that.
Oh. Nobody wants to
what?
see that. You have the pick? I don't think you have the pick, bro.
I do somewhere, but perhaps it was on my phone. Which would mean it's in a thing somewhere.
In a thing somewhere?
It's somewhere. Working on it. New video. Oh, yeah.
Hey, wasn't it a video you took, or was it a pic?
It was definitely a picture, but...
Alright, so...
And we're racing again. Whose car is that? That is,
all black TLR.
It had dirt on it, didn't it?
Thanks also there, Paul. That's Kyle right there.
I heard my name.
I did hear Paul. I don't know if it was actually you, Paul. Some incredible video work. Wow.
Oh, dude, wasn't that your black body, your armor body?
No, this is a Loki.
That is loud, bro.
The old beady track. That was probably you.
Why does it have to be me? Because I landed on the side?
You are in this.
I'm in this race, too, actually. This was back when we used to actually drive RC cars for fun. Well, we call it fun.
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just reminiscing here, watching the race and remembering. Oh, that would be me over in the far corner with the yellow wing. When it was just about to come around. I always had yellow wing.
Yeah, there's Rory up there.
Oh, Rory had a TQ. Rory had a TQ.
Oh, there's Rory. Rory's up at the front there. Hey, there's Ron.
Yeah, there's Ron. That was our old racing shirts there, people. Team Nerd. Nitro Electric sorry, Nitro Electric Race Division.
Watch the bucket, guys.
Oh, Paul almost cut into it. No, this is the A-main. You're not in this.
I'm not in this one?
No, it's an A-main.
Oh, they built a clay track in Ottawa, Jeff.
Huge lead.
Yeah.
White and blue.
That must be me.
Associated.
Nope, that's not.
right.
Oh, God, if that was my first. Remember when I got that associated and how much I fucking hated it?
Yeah. Oh, bad word.
I'm sorry I swore. I really have a bad vibe on that one.
Number 2 is Michael. 3 is RP.
7 minutes
Roy, my
left.
hobby here has gotten way too expensive just making this YouTube show keep
4
going.
is
All right. Anyway.
I'm done with the whole let's get a new hobby thing. Back when I could drive 8 scale, yeah. I can't remember when I could drive ever. But anyway. RC 8.2 sucked. Isn't that what I bought?
You might have.
Yeah, remember I bought the new one and I could never get it to work right.
I had an. I think I had a first RC8. I don't think I had a 0.2.
I had the 0.2. You ordered it for me. Sorry. Yeah, Jeff ordered me the... I could not drive that car. I ended up selling it to a guy in California or Florida. I can't remember. It wasn't even the diffs on that car. I just couldn't get it to handle.
Oh yeah, no, that was your 180QX on the roof that Roy climbed up to
Yeah,
get. I
yeah,
forgot about that.
Yeah, on the roof of his van.
That was. Yeah, no, that was the Sal's warehouse next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. We had a lot of fun with that place.
Honestly, that place was fun, and I wish we had put more into it.
Yeah.
We both, like I said, we both walked away from it perfectly fine, and it wasn't because we were drowning. It was because we just wanted to walk away for other reasons.
Yeah, I had too much going on, so.
And I had lots of issues, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's in the past, and that's what we used to do.
It was 5 years ago. Actually, you know what? I think it's 5 years ago today that I started that other job.
Wow. You know what the funny part is?
My current job.
I haven't raced in, 6-7 years or more? More?
Did you race since we had the store or no? Raced the first year because I was still president of the club the first year.
Right. The first year we were still doing the team.
The first few months anyways.
Yeah, we were still doing the team. Actually, the team still carried on under people just wanting to carry our name, but other than that, no. It was in turmoil.
Not really.
It was
gone.
Yeah, it was gone. When we basically walked away, it was gone. Like it.
I have the banner out in the garage still though.
Oh, that's awesome. I want that banner actually. I wouldn't mind. Maybe even I don't know if I can put it up here, but Ampere announcement August 31st. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about actually, because that is ahead of the video card launch. But that is, I think, 21 years from when they first made their first GPU. So I know they're going to do something because of the nostalgia to it, but not sure. Rory still has all the shirts, so do I, bro. I even have the old original nerd shirts. I even have brand new ones still that I never ever sold.
I have original nerd shirts, and I have one original nerd shirt left because I didn't join up.
Extreme RC on it.
I have a pre-Extreme one, I think.
I think Extreme was on right from the beginning.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, I have Hobby Revolution. I have Hobby Revolution shirts that say Extreme RC on them.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the first ones, right?
Yeah, the second ones.
No, the first Hobby Revolution shirts.
Oh yeah, first Hobby Revolution, but the first nerd shirts. Team Nerd Driver, blah blah blah, Nerd Extreme RC on the. You still wear them at the races? Thanks, bro. Thanks for the. it makes us feel good, honestly. Does anybody still run a nerd logo on the car? Like, he or any of those guys? They probably still would if they were doing it, but I don't know.
Well, they still race. They do a lot of on-road stuff, I think.
I still have my 8 scale on-road.
But I don't know where they go. I'm pretty sure they don't go to extreme stuff.
Okay.
I think they go to some stuff at Phoenix, and then I think they go west to something.
Oh, I see them don't race off-road anymore?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I've seen them. I know. I think they do indoor off road, or I think because I've seen Richard post up on Facebook sometimes some stuff.
hmm
Um, but I feel it's like Kitchener area he goes to.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
They race on road at Phoenix.
Yeah, I know they do some at Phoenix, but I think they go somewhere else more, from what I've seen. I don't know.
Okay.
Phoenix is cool. Like I have open invites to go there with a bunch of people with cars and stuff, but
Buddy, I
just
would smash the
no
shit
time.
out of someone's car now.
I know, me too.
Like,
That's why I don't want to go do on road. Chris told me, he's like last time I saw him, he's like, oh, just let me know. He's like, I got like 312 scales just sitting here. Said I'll drop one off to you, and just put your receiver in it and let me know when we can go.
Man,
And I would kill this car so bad.
the guys at what do you call it? Remember the outdoor on-road track they had?
Which one?
The one in Oshawa or Whippy or whatever. What was that again?
PLRC?
The outdoor one. They let us do 8 skill on road one day as an
Oh,
event.
yeah. The one down at what was Rona?
Yeah, it was Rona. I remember them handing
PLRC.
over. I remember them handing over one of their cars to me and said, "Here, drive this."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, I'm going to smash your car." He goes, "No, you won't." And I'm like, "I'm going to smash this car." He goes, "No, you won't." So I started pulling, and I was driving with a couple of them, beating them after a while, and their cars were so dialed in and gripping so well that I looked like a pro. I was driving so amazing. I was shocked walking off. My hands were shaking like, did I just do that?
That was Bill.
Yeah.
And his dad, right?
Yeah, I was staying with them. Do you remember that day? I was so impressed.
No, because that was just, I wasn't there that day, because that was just kind of a little after I moved back here. Like, I missed the first start of that. I only went to that place a couple times. Like, remember when they did the 8-scale endurance race?
Yeah, that's when we did it.
Yeah, like that was, I think, the only time I went to that.
Yeah, that was, what's his name? Used to drive a pickup back then. Real hotshot racer when it came to the on-road and stuff. Huh? Len.
You talking Len?
Yeah, so Len came out with me after to be a side-by-side. So he rolled out with me when I was coming around, and he stayed on my side, and he kept pushing and pushing and pushing me, and I was holding it the whole time with him, side by side. And he was like, now we just got to get you a car. And I'm like, I can't believe I can drive. But honestly, it was our setups. Our setups were garbage. They were garbage.
On-road, man, setup is like...
I know. When I drove those cars, I'm like, I can drive. I just need someone to dial my damn cars in. Well, God, you know yourself. The casters we were running, how much maintenance did I do on my car? When it broke, I put it back together.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Might have been zip-tied.
Sometimes it was Rory or me that ended up putting it back together for you.
Besides that, and then usually it ran a little bit better.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, what's wrong with your suspension? Nothing.
Yeah, no shock oil in it.
I think it's empty. No. But anyway, we're going to end this podcast because we're trying to keep it to about an hour, and we're 1 hour and 15 minutes and 33 seconds at this point. Yep. But anyway, thanks, guys, for watching our episode of Under Review. As usual, we get off topic and have a little bit of fun and stupidness and talk about our racing days or whatever it could happen. It is what it is. This is life, and we can't hide what we're doing. So, guys, thank you for watching. Jeff?
Have a good night.
And we're
going.
going.
Have a cool tagline to sign off with.
Ooh, what's that?
I could go with the Hobby Revolution one. It's not a hobby, it's a way of life.
Oh, nice.
That's been my tagline since like 1997.
Wait, guys, you can remember it's all fun and games. Whoa!
Game over.
Game over.
Is the game over?
The game over.